Hey friend, welcome. Shipping on eBay can be so overwhelming, and especially when you're first starting out. At least it was for me. And I have some tips, I guess, maybe. I'm a newish reseller. I've only been reselling for about 7 months, and I just do this part-time just for some extra income for my family. And I started on eBay. I really only sell on eBay right now, a little bit on Facebook Marketplace, but shipping can be overwhelming. I only sell shoes, clothes, and like plush or stuffed animals, hats, purses, stuff like that. You don't have to rush out and like buy a bunch of shipping supplies. The best shipping supplies are the ones that come to your house for free. I'm talking recycled mailers. So this is actually like a bubble mailer, and Amazon's my best friend. I repackage things in, this is another bubble mailer, and then also just regular poly mailers like this. Sometimes if they get opened kind of funny, I can just fold them down and do it like that. But Dollar Tree is super helpful, and I'm going to show you a few of the things that I got. When I first started reselling, I was putting all my stuff in plastic baggies, and part of the reason that I resell is because I care about the environment, and there's a lot of waste that just goes into landfills, and I don't like that, and plastic is a huge part of that. So I really wanted to stop using the plastic bags. So I've stopped using them to store things, and I just am throwing them in bins. No, I'm not throwing, placing items in bins. But when I mail them out, I want a second layer underneath, like my poly mailer or my bubble mailer. And so I've been using tissue paper, and I just buy it from the Dollar Tree. Now, something to remember about the Dollar Tree is it's not $1 anymore. It's $1.25. That's kind of new here in the Midwest, but I think it's probably been that way for a bit other places. So now I just use tissue paper. I am not super confident of the sustainability of tissue paper, but knowing that it's made out of paper, which is trees, which is biodegradable, it makes me feel a little bit better. I will be the first to tell you I am not perfect with like sustainability and things like that, but I am just trying to do little steps in the right direction. The rest of this, you're gonna be like, none of that's sustainable, Jen. There are a bunch of envelopes and even boxes that you can get at the Dollar Tree, but I really do prefer to use just recycled ones if I can. Now, of course, since I am selling more consistently now, I have bought poly mailers from Amazon. But when I first, like my very first sale, I went to the Dollar Tree and bought a bubble wrap bubble mailer because I don't remember what it was that I sold, but I didn't have a recycled envelope. Actually, I don't think I was thinking about it. So anyway, the mailers are there. There's tape. Okay. The like just clear tape is terrible. Don't use it. Take my word for it, don't even try. But this like super clear tape, that one, this is decent. It's these, what are these called? Yeah, they're not great. I have one that is like a Scotch brand that I just take the tape out and put it back in to the other holder thingamajiggy. And it's way better. If you can find the 3M tape at your Dollar Tree, get that. I found it before at mine, but you know, it's the Dollar Tree, the name brand stuff isn't always there, but sometimes it is. So anyway, I got some tape at the Dollar Tree. And then the other thing that I almost always get for shipping is bubble wrap. If you are shipping a lot of like pottery or I don't know, anything that would need bubble wrap, get it in bulk because your price per like length is going to be way cheaper. However, if you're like me where one, you don't have very much storage space, I don't have space to store a big giant thing of bubble wrap, Plus, I don't really sell breakable stuff that often. I have a few precious moments from my own personal collection that I've been slowly selling off. Also, reuse bubble wrap. If it comes in something, save it. That's the best. But, you know, I just have a few random things occasionally that I need to bubble wrap, and so spending $1.25 on a little roll of bubble wrap is not that big of a deal. But you do have to take that into consideration. I just sold a Precious Moments, and my profit on it was like $4. Well, then I'm gonna, you know, spend 50 cents because I used about half of this. That takes out of your profit, so you do need to keep that in mind. I did see at the Dollar General that they had like $3 or I think it was like $6 and $12 rolls of bubble wrap. So maybe if you have a little more space or a little more breakable things, maybe that'll be a better price option. But I would definitely like check your prices per square foot if you are going to need a lot of bubble wrap. There are a couple other things that I use for reselling from the Dollar Tree. One, I totally forgot to look at when I was there. I have a few here at home, so it was fine, but is the Lint Roller. And I tried like more expensive one from Walmart and I hate it. So the Lint Roller from Dollar Tree I don't think it's great, but it's better than nothing. If you have suggestions on a really great lint roller, would you please let me know, because I need something. I sell a lot of black, it seems, and I have a dog. So I just, you know, let me know in the comments if you have a suggestion. I would really appreciate it. A couple other things is wipes. I use these like Huggies Simply Clean. I use these to clean up plush, sometimes shoes, sometimes just other little random schmutz things on there. And also these are called quick eraser sheets, which are a little bit different than magic erasers. They're just like, they're this size and then real thin, but it's essentially a magic eraser. So sometimes they'll have the actual magic erasers there. Now this time, when I was getting ready to check out, I found this shoe eraser, and I thought, you know what? I find dirty shoes all the time. I have a feeling that it is a magic eraser, but I wanted to check. So we're gonna find out right now. Yeah, it is indeed just a little magic eraser. So clearly, you know, I spent the same amount of money on this as I did on this. This, I mean, it does have a little like scrubby on there, but you can buy a scrubby that's not attached to another side of a magic eraser. Yeah, oh my goodness, what a racket. They're making a killing off of me off these 25 cents. Yeah, so seriously, like, this is way better option for my money. But I wanted to try it. I wanted to see what it was. I can see how this would be really handy, like size-wise. These, actually, I might just cut in half, just so that they're easier. I often cut magic erasers anyway. The other thing I do often buy that I didn't, I think they had a bunch of like wrapping, like craft paper, wrapped paper that you can wrap up things that were more heavy duty than clothes. Like I use the tissue paper for clothes, but I think I like to use like a heavier paperweight. So like a craft paper or packing paper, things like that. I really like, they just have white gift wrap. I really like that to wrap up like my shoes, some things that are just a little bit heavier weight than, you know, a t-shirt. This was really simple, short and sweet little video, but I know when I first started it was so overwhelming, and the Dollar Tree can be a great resource, as well as, of course, recycled things that already are coming into your home. So make sure you hang on to those if you need them. If you have a tip for free or cheap shipping ideas, and then also, you know, maybe I missed something at the Dollar Tree, please let me know in the comments. I would love to chat and hear your thoughts. And if you have enjoyed this video, give me a like or a thumbs up. You can subscribe right here or check out another video right here. I make videos on Wednesdays, just kind of chronicling my reselling journey, and then some other random videos occasionally sprinkled throughout. So thanks so much for joining me, and I will see you soon.